Hey everybody, this is Doc Mack from the Galloping Ghost Arcade out in Brookfield, Illinois. Today is Monday, January 7th, 2019. It is our first Monday mystery game of the new year. And it was crazy. Great way to end the last year. We had an amazing Monday mystery game last week, being Arm Champs 2. A lot of fun. We had John Parrish, the legendary Mortal Kombat actor that played Jax. So cool. We had a lot of fun with that one. It was definitely very interesting. Monday Mystery, going to jump it right into it. We saw Jimbo Slice take down Specs. We saw John Parrish take down Specs. But a newcomer that entered the ring actually won Monday Mystery. His name was Seth. Him and his friends were here. They put a lot of time on the Monday Mystery game. Really awesome. So cool to see everybody enjoying Arm Champs 2, which is still up in front here. Got a little bit of a new setup since we moved Brave Firefighters into the back. We're getting that reset up. So we have last Monday's mystery game still here, and then we have today's Monday mystery game, number 697. Closing in on 300. We're super excited for it. We're closing in on 700. What did I say? 300. 700 is coming up. Great way to start the new year. Again, our first Monday mystery game. Huge shout outs to Pete Hahn, who is back. He will be helping with today's unveiling. Thanks everybody who had been anxious for his return, and he is here. The scores, the other high scorers better be careful, because those scores, I'm sure he's going to be back in full force, going after everybody's scores. So very awesome for that. Always happy to have the legendary Pete Hahn here at the arcade. The other things we have, I have to already consult my list about what was going on this weekend. We had the Windy City Miata Club here on Saturday. We had about 25 people show up for the Miata car group. We gave them a tour. Really awesome. Huge thanks to them who showed up. Definitely a lot of fun. Great to see new people. A lot of them had never been to the arcade before. Really awesome. We want to definitely, anybody interested in a big group tour, make sure you let us know. We're happy to work with everybody and get everybody more informed about all the games here at the arcade and how we open and stuff like that. So definitely feel free to private message me or message the arcade, and we're happy to facilitate that however we can. Also, so awesome to see many of the regulars here. Very, very cool. We had a big announcement this weekend. We had the unveiling of Galloping Ghost Pinball. And anybody who's seen that YouTube video, it's been going crazy. It's going to be 2 blocks to the east of the arcade. It's going to be its own admission fee. It'll be $15 to get in. Same thing. It'll be open 7 days a week. Still kind of working with that the schedule for it. Going to be opening up with 28 pins. For those who haven't watched the video, check it out. Some of the stuff we've got all three, the entire Pinbot trilogy, Pinbot, Bride of Pinbot, Jackbot. We've got, again, some of the stuff that was here on the arcade floor, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Gorgar, Space Invaders. We've brought back F-14 and Nightmare on Elm Street. What else do we have there? We've got Cubert's Quest. We've got Haunted House. Just so many amazing pins. Topping it all off, we have Williams Varcon, released in 1982, which we debuted here. That's already down there. And then our Holy Grail games. We've got Aliens from Highway Pinball. Super rare game. 2 games in 1, actually. You can play Alien or Aliens. A lot of different modes. Amazing game. And the one and only, the one of one Predator, which huge story behind that. We've talked a little bit about it already. Definitely check out that YouTube video. Huge shout outs to Troy Smith, who helped us get that here. We're so excited to have it on location for people to play. Definitely anxious to take it to shows. That was one of the stipulations that Troy had mentioned with it ending up here, was he wanted it to be played by everybody. We always want it to be played by everybody and not just off in a basement somewhere. Nothing against the collector community, but we want it where everybody can enjoy it. So excited for Galloping Ghost Pinball to be opening. One of the other pinballs that we have there is Viper Night Driving featuring Mancow. Going to be on his show tomorrow. So check that out. Mancow back on the airwaves. Very excited on that. WLS, I believe it starts at 7:30-ish. So check it out. Be on there talking about arcades, and should be a good time. Let's see. I had a request to give a shout out to Jordan Dorrington, who put up a amazing Galaga score. Mark Schultz was out, messaged me about that. He put, what is it, 2.6? Amazing score. Took the house high. Huge congratulations, Jordan. It's so awesome to see players just set scores like that, and just, you know, we've been open for 8 years, and to watch these scores still get toppled, and great players travel in from all over. We've seen guys like John Klinkle and Mark Schultz, now Jordan. Huge shout outs to the Galaga community. Love seeing that game played, and at that level of skill, it's just absolutely unbelievable. So, I guess, is that all we had to cover today? Oh, we do also have to cover. There's plenty more. There's plenty more. I'm rushing things today. We do have to also mention that the Galloping Ghost and Game Refuge production of Spectre Files, the Brian Colin unreleased game, started back in 1984, disappeared for decades. Talked to him about it. We were able to finish it with him, and we've had it here on the arcade floor. We've taken tons of shows out in New Jersey GamerCon. We've taken it to Pinball Expo. We've taken it to MGC. Production cabinet has launched. Level 419 out in Ohio picked one up. Jason Wilson's Game Galaxy out in Tennessee. Theirs is on order. Theirs going to be showing up soon. Make sure you go to the Game Galaxy Facebook page. Check out, like their page. They're going to be having Spectre Files on the arcade floor very soon. Getting ready to ship that out. Also, the Game Grid by Adam Pratt out in Utah. Huge fan of his. He's done an arcade book and everything. Runs the Arcade Heroes website. This guy knows the arcade industry inside and out. He's got his Spectre Files Deathstalkers on the way to him as well. So anxious to see it being played at other locations and enjoyed by everybody. I know Brian Colin, he had so many stories about this game. We have so many stories about this game. The production guys, guys like Brandon Diaz, who had worked so hard on working on the cabinet. Of course, Will Searle, who helped with a lot of the programming and extra endgame stuff on it. So check it out. We still see it getting played nonstop. The lost, unreleased Laserdisc game. So happy to have it here. So happy that it's showing up at other locations as well. So stay tuned. Maybe it'll be showing up to an arcade near you. But definitely check out Level 419, Game Galaxy, and the Game Grid arcades on Facebook. Make sure you like their pages. Definitely some great places to go play games that you won't be you're not able to play them everywhere. So definitely check out those places as well. Pete, what else do we got to cover? You know, I gotta make a special shout out. We have that mini arcade. The mini arcade that was up here. Is that mini arcade up here? You know, I got to give a huge shout out to Fat Chris. Got a package with a very, very nice letter in there, including the Wreck-It Ralph mini arcade. Huge thanks, Fat Chris. You're absolutely an amazing guy, amazing part of this community. Really, thank you for everything, man. Fat Chris, so awesome. Thank you, Fat Chris. I gotta message you privately soon, so thank you for everything that you do, man. You're absolutely, totally awesome. The newest edition, you know, last year we were working so hard. We opened up, right at the end of the year, we opened up the Galloping Ghost Gamma, our gym and martial arts school, and Galloping Ghost Reproductions right next door that covers all the side art and printing work. So that put the Galloping Ghost, all of it, Galloping Ghost Productions, Galloping Ghost Arcade that opened up in 2010, Galloping Ghost Gamma, Galloping Ghost Reproductions. This year, we got Galloping Ghost Pinball open up, but we also just did acquire the Galloping Ghost Garage, which is across the street and one spot over right next to Tony's. It's going to stay a Mechanics Garage, but be branded with Galloping Ghost. So super excited on that. It is our newest entity within the Galloping Ghost empire. Going to keep growing it. It's definitely, things are getting interesting. So stay tuned. Going to be making a lot more posts on that. We gotta change that sign. We got to put the other pinball sign up. So a lot going on. Sorry if we've been a little bit behind on everything. I do have to sincerely apologize with the, we've been slowing a little bit down in our Facebook posts. Been trying to ramp up Twitter a little bit. Make sure you check out is it G-Ghost Arcade? G-Ghost Arcade on Twitter. You can also follow me on Twitter at, what's my, GGA_Ghostlord. Working on making a lot more posts on that as well. Some behind-the-scenes stuff that we don't normally show on Facebook. So stay tuned. A lot more coming. So Pete, is it time? I think it is time. Let's summon forth former Gamer of the Year, Pete Hahn, to help with today's unveiling. Pete, feels good to summon you forth back yet again. How have you been doing?
I am much improved. I'm really thankful for all the work everyone stepped up and covered while I was recovering there, and I really appreciate it. And I'm ready to be back.
That is awesome. Yeah, definitely huge thanks to everybody, the guys that stepped up here, Tommy Waffles, Zach, Eddie, Nick, Phil, everybody, Mike McCarthy, everybody doing such a tremendous job. It's so awesome to have such great people, and never the same without you, though. Next week, I'll be anxious to ask you how the weekend was.
Cool. I hope to have a good report for you.
Were you at Prince Arcades?
I was there at opening day, yes, and I definitely recommend checking it out. He's got some cool stuff there. I really like his Super Contra cabinet. It might be one of the ones he built, but it felt just like the original. He's got some great sticks in it too. He also has the older version of Primal Rage. We have 2.3 here, so I was going through and remembering all the differences. And yeah, I definitely recommend check it out. It's in Bolingbrook in the Promenade. Definitely check out Prince Arcades.
Very awesome. Well, without any further ado, let's unveil number 697. Your Monday mystery game is none other than Space Gun, released from Taito in 1990. Ours is in... What is it? It is outrageously rare light gun game. Let's have James White step up to it. Whoa, watch the speaker. James White. James White stepping up. James White, have you ever heard of Space Gun?
Never heard of it, never played it, and it's Jimbo Slice, guys. Slice.
Jimbo Slice stepping up to Space Gun, released from Taito in 1990. Ours is an original dedicated cabinet. This cabinet, really awesome. Picked this up out in at Jonathan's out in Decatur. Jeremy and I would travel out there, picked up so many games from Jonathan. We'd also stop out by Troy Smith, one of our favorite people to get cabinets from. He has access to so many awesome games. Unfortunately, we don't have direct feed on this one. Started that just a little bit too late. We'll get back on that after this week. Sorry, everybody. I've been dropping the ball on that, but there's been a few things going on. So James White, already noticing the pedals before Time Crisis, you could actually go backwards. So you can stop by stepping on the pedal. And so if a monster, an alien jumps out at you, you hit the pedal and you'll kind of dodge him. It's got a cool pump action shotgun on the front of the gun. This game's supposed to take place in 2019. This was the future. Back in 1990, this is how everybody thought it would go down. Blade Runner was 2019. All sorts of... 2019 was supposed to be a crazy year. James! Jimbo Slice! There are things in the background that you shoot that will unlock special power-ups, such as your free shot and your explosive burst. Definitely some pretty cool music in Space Gun. You know, Jeremy Fox put up Ninja Warriors this weekend. Another Taito game that has some unbelievable music. That's what made me kind of delve into the Taito library. And it took place in 2019. Again, your first Monday Mystery Game of 2019. Running so far behind, haven't even done our year-end wrap-up yet. So far behind schedule. So we definitely need to do a podcast. Huge shout-outs to Owl Anonymous. You know, normally his stream setup, we've been using it as our own, getting direct feed. This one, we haven't set that up, but huge thanks to Owl Anonymous. One amazing streamer, Pete Hahn. Giving it up for James White. Jamie Tibbetts, former Gamer of the Year. Have you played Space Gun?
Of course not.
No. Have you heard of it?
Of course not.
No. Man. So get ready. There is a pedal. The pedal will make you go backwards if a monster jumps out at you. No, it's a full button. Yeah. Yeah. The Williams Sessions Say No to Drugs logo. Jamie Tibbetts. Jamie Tibbetts having a flashback to 1990 where he first heard about Space Gun. In the last 2 weeks, Jamie Tibbetts has heard of Space Gun. Why would he have heard of it? He's questioning. Oh. Casualty of war. It happens.
It was in High Score Girl.
High Score Girl. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. That takes place in an arcade.
So if you're not unsure what High Score Girl is, go to the, what is Adam Pratt's site? It's Arcade Heroes, right? Arcade Heroes had an article. It's the same week we were featured. We both were in the same article, actually. But Netflix has a new anime called High Score Girl, which is basically a tribute to the 90s arcade kids like me. Grew up like seeing Street Fighter 2 for the first time and being part of the arcade scene. But it's 10 episodes. It's on Netflix now. And also that article does feature Spectre Files, so it's kind of cool. You can check out both of us in the same article on Adam Pratt's website, Arcade Heroes.
Of course, Adam Pratt just picking up Spectre Files for the Game Grid arcade out in Utah. Huge shout-outs to Adam. Pete Hahn will be putting a link to... Who's stepping up? James, thinking it's interesting. Have you played Space Gun before?
No. No, I have not. No.
Never played it. All right, let's see how he does.
Somebody enter their name, whoever played this last.
Oh, you can just shoot. Awesome. So Pete Hahn posting the article to Arcade Heroes. Also covers Dark Presence. Working very hard on that. Definitely check out that we're going to be posting a lot more screenshots on that very soon, some video. And we just did a big engine upgrade, so anxious to show that off. But today's Monday mystery game is Space Gun, released from Taito back in 1990.
Potentiometers like Revolution X or Flash?
It is potentiometer driven, double potentiometer. It also has a the special button. Instead of it just being a button, you have a pump shotgun action on the front of the gun that will switch what style of gun you have. So it's either got the ice blast gun or the napalm gun. So that'll wrap up our Facebook stream. Jump over to our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/Galloping Ghost Arcade. Going to be streaming for quite a while. Again, also don't forget to check us out tomorrow on the Man Cow Show on WLS 890. And make sure that you follow us on Twitter at GGhostarcade and myself at GGA_GhostLord. Be keeping everybody updated on there as well. Tune in next Monday as number 698 will be the new Monday mystery game. Closing in on 700. It's going to be amazing. Until then, thanks everybody. This is Doc Mac from the Galloping Ghost Arcade. We hope to see you around the arcade soon. Thanks a lot, everybody.